What's going on, guys? GoldUnReaper here, back at it again with another video. So I'm gonna be talking about the NX today. I'm sure you guys have heard March 2017 Nintendo plans to release the NX. I'm gonna be discussing why the NX will more than likely fail like the Wii U, and I'm gonna also talk about some things that they could do to make sure that the NX does not fail. So without further ado, let's get started. So starting off, we're going to be talking about third-party support. Now, third-party companies have never really liked Nintendo, even since like the Super Nintendo days. Developers were only allowed to release a certain number of games per year as part of their contract, and Nintendo did this to ensure the quality of the games and to make sure they were not like poorly made. But the moment PlayStation came out and had a larger install base, most third-party companies never looked back. So if Nintendo does get third-party support, it won't really matter just because people are already ingrained with the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC platforms. So a lot of Nintendo users have another platform that they play third-party games on. So it's not really going to make a difference, but third-party would really only appeal to like their current fan base. The people that only have a Wii U, that's what third-party is going to help. That's who it's going to help. The whole point of third party is to make sure your console has like a steady flow of games coming out, and there's been 20 months where the Nintendo Wii did not have any games come out like at all. So and that's unacceptable. That's a drought basically. If your console's not getting a steady flow of games, your fans aren't going to be happy, and that's why I think a lot of people have moved on from Nintendo consoles. Another thing is the controller. I got so tired after the GameCube of Nintendo's gimmicky controllers. That's why I had a Wii, but that's only because my family got one. Like my dad, my sister, and my stepmom got it. And the only games I really played on it was like Wii Tennis and stuff, like Wii Sports. I never really played like a lot of games on the Wii just because I hated the controller. Even when I played Smash at like my friend's house, they had a Wii, and that's literally all we played on was Smash. But even then, I would use a GameCube controller because I hated the Wii controller. And honestly, out of all the years I've had, I still have a Wii. Out of all the years I've had a Wii, the only things I've really played on the Wii are GameCube games. There's not one single Wii game that I've gone back to. And that's the reason I didn't get the Wii U, because I don't want to play with the tablet. I want to play with the controller. And I think there's a lot of hardcore gamers that feel the same way as me. We don't want these gimmicky controllers. We want a real traditional controller. Now, there's a rumor that Nintendo filed a patent for a console with no disc drive, and people are thinking that they're going to go back to cartridges or whatever. I don't believe this, but if it's true, they're retarded, because the max space that a cartridge holds is 32 gigs, whereas the max space on a disc is 50 gigs. So the games that you're gonna get, like third party's not gonna be able to put as much onto those games if you get third party support. And having a cartridge console in 2016, that's not gonna help you get third party support at all. And then the other thing is that the NX needs to be more powerful than the PS4 and around the power of the Neo, because if it's as powerful as the PS4 or less powerful than the PS4, as soon as it comes out, it's already going to be out of date, because the Neo and a rumored new Xbox, more powerful Xbox, are going to be announced at E3 and then come out towards the end of the year. So as soon as your console releases, it's going to be out of date. And that's for people that know a bit about hardware. They're not going to want your console because they're going to know how weak it is and how outdated it is. You can't release a console, like all consoles are out of date by the time they release, but you can't release a console that's that outdated. And another thing Nintendo really needs to do is get new IPs. Like, they can't rehash Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, all that crap over and over and over again and expect people to keep coming back for more. Like, the average gamer right now is 35, and a lot of gamers started on Nintendo consoles, and they've been playing these games since they were little kids. So they want new stuff. Like, it's been a long time. They want new IPs, new games that'll appeal to them and bring them to your console. You can't just keep appealing to little kids anymore either, just because, like I said, the average gamer is 35. That's the average gamer. So there's a lot more adult gamers and kid gamers. So you can appeal to kids, but you also need to appeal to adults. It has to be 50-50. You can't just do one. And honestly, I think they should appeal to kids a lot less, just because kids nowadays, they don't want to play Mario, Zelda, whatever. They want to play COD, they want to play Minecraft and games like that with their friends online. And the lack of online features like voice chat, that's not going to help you get kids onto your console. And you need to have games like Call of Duty and Minecraft on your console, because that's what kids want to play nowadays. They want to play games like that. They don't want to play Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, because a lot of them, when they were kids, they either played on PlayStation or Xbox. They didn't play Nintendo. Like I have a cousin. He's never played a Nintendo console. He's probably like 14. He's never played a Nintendo console. All he's played is PlayStation and Xbox. And another thing is Nintendo needs to have 5 to 10 either first party or just titles in general, like popular big AAA titles at launch. Because with the Wii U, like I said, there was a lot of droughts with the Wii U, a lot of months where no games came out. So you need to show your fans and other people that you're going to have games on this console and that there's not going to be a drought. And also, there's a rumor that they're going to integrate their handheld with the console, and I think that's a pretty good idea, because it'll bring handheld, like people that don't buy their consoles but only play the handhelds, it might bring them in and increase their sales. So yeah, they should definitely do that. Also, they need to show up at E3. Nintendo Direct is not popular. Casuals do not watch Nintendo Direct. So if you're just showing off everything at Nintendo Direct and you're not showing anything at E3, you're not even showing up to E3, a lot of people aren't going to know about your console. Like when the Wii U came out, a lot of people either didn't know about it or they knew about it and thought it was an extension of the Wii, just because they didn't see anything about it. They didn't watch E3. A lot of casual gamers watch E3. So you're getting your console out there. You're getting people to know more about your console before it releases. You're not just releasing it and having a lot of people be blind about it. And just to finish off, Nintendo just needs to stop with the gimmicks. The only reason the Wii sold 100,000 consoles was because it was gimmicky, yes, but it was lightning in a bottle. It got real popular among people who don't play games. Like, I had family members that have never bought a console before, and they bought the Wii. The Wii was not really a success though, because it only sold the average of 2 games per console. You cannot keep doing the gimmicks and expecting it to work, because it's not going to work always. And I highly doubt if they like keep doing gen after gen after gen of just gimmicky consoles, that they'll replicate the Wii success, because they pretty much just got lucky. It was lightning in a bottle. They just got lucky, and that's not going to happen again. In short, Nintendo just is trying to be different just for the sake of being different, and that's really starting to hurt them. They can't keep doing the gimmicks, because they're just going to get casual gamers, and casual gamers are not loyal. Casual gamers will buy your console and then never buy a console from you again, whereas hardcore or even regular gamers, as long as you're giving them what they want, they'll buy your console gen after gen. But yeah, like I said last week, check out the EXP Gaming Podcast. It's in my playlist. Also, check out ticgn.com. I'm going to be posting a review for Dragon Fantasy: The Tome of Black Ice. So yeah, look out for that soon. And then check out the Zero Tolerance Podcast at punandgame.com. And of course, like, dislike, comment, subscribe. I really don't give a shit. I'll catch you guys later.